This little gig we did in Boston was a really good little gig. I thought it sounded a load of rubbish. I'm a musician, man. Lawrence Ferlinghetti was one of the original beat poets, working with Kerouac, with Ginsberg, and he opened up the City Lights bookshop in San Francisco. But one of the things that Vic King, Mick Plumley and myself discovered when we were doing the book at Isle of Wight Rock was that Ferlinghetti was actually stationed on the Isle of Wight. We had a beat poet in our midst. He was stationed at Osborne Court, which is the great big white building on the Cowes seafront. He was in 1943 on a torpedo boat and also involved in the Normandy D-Day landings, which is quite impressive because he was one of the Americans who survived, I suppose. This is his take on Christmas, and I think this is wonderful because it could be quite a few people who I know in this room take on Christmas. It's called Christ Climbed Down. And I do these things, and Becky and I were discussing this, and I said, I feel a bit of a fraud doing this. And I said, I like to do covers, because when Becky plays, she does covers. Most of the traditional folk songs you've heard are covers, so I don't feel embarrassed in the end. So it's called Christ Climbed Down. Christ climbed down from his bare tree this year and ran away to where there were no rootless Christmas trees, hung with candy canes and breakable stars. Christ climbed down from his bare tree this year and ran away to where there were no gilded Christmas trees and no tinsel Christmas trees and no tin-foil Christmas trees and no pink plastic Christmas trees and no gold Christmas trees, no black Christmas trees, and no powder blue Christmas trees that were hung with electricity candles and encircled by tin electric trains and clever cornball relatives. Christ climbed down from his bare tree this year and ran away to where no intrepid Bible salesman covered the territory. In two-tone Cadillacs he would have travelled, and where there were no Sears, Roebuck creches, complete with plastic babes and mangers that had arrived in parcel post. This babe would have been born by special delivery, but no, this wasn't a televised wise man who was praised by the Lord. Cowboy whiskey. Keep going, Turner, keep going. Christ climbed down from his tree this year and ran away to where no fat, hand-shaking stranger in a red, I was going to say funnel, but flannel suit and fake white beard went around passing himself off as some sort of North Pole saint crossing the desert to Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. He was crossing Pennsylvania in a Volkswagen sledge drawn by a rollicking Arendite reindeer with German names and bearing sacks of humble gifts from Saks Fifth Avenue for everybody's imagined Christ child. Christ climbed down from his bare tree this year and ran away to where lots of sneezes. No Bing Crosby carolers groaned of a white Christmas, and where no Radio City angels ice-skated wingless through a winter wonderland into a jingle bell heaven at 8:30, but just before it got to midnight matinee. What's the first line? Christ climbed down. Correct, this year, and softly stole away into some anonymous Mary's womb, just in case she was going to be the darkness of the night of everybody's anonymous soul. He waits again, is unimaginable and is impossible. He is the immaculate reconception, the very craziest of second comings. And I think that is all about the commercialism of Christmas. That was Lawrence Ferlinghetti.